Last on the card, good luck if you're live in pick 6, the quaddy. It all comes to a close here. Green light, they're off and away and pacing. And a pretty even line away. Zach Bromack and Kirk Larson is going to head forward with Belkmeister, who in the end is going to hand up to the trail. They're followed by the Fickle Finger, out wide of Southern Delight from Stradowen in the centre. Along the pegs, all for DB in front of Shellfire. 2 to Gotta Go Sassy's Jet. And back over on the inside, Alexi would be one of the last ones. Out and around the turn towards the 1850, and Belkmeister, who was in the trail, ended up going to the lead and leads by a length and a quarter. On Southern Delight sitting up on the outside, Zach Bromack ended up getting the trail. Stradowen came next in the running line. 3/4 to the inside, the Fickle Finger, and next on the outer Shellfire. All for DB came next, 1 length away to Gotta Go Sassy's Jet and a half to Alexi, who's last on the inner. Down the back they run, 1,500 metres left to go, and the third leader of the race is now on board. That is Southern Delight at the end of the back straight by a length and a half. Belkmeister running second in the trail. Zach Bromack, a one-time leader, is now third. Stradowen left in the open. In front of Shellfire, who's around the Fickle Finger. Next, all for DB on the pegs, in front of Gotta Go Sassy's Jet, and a length and a half away to Alexi, who's back at the tail. Into the lane they come, the final of 13 tonight at Forbury Park in Dunedin, and they've got 1,200 metres left to go. Southern Delight and Tim Williams, they are the leaders by a length and a half. Second still is Belkmeister. Stradowen is up park, third around Zach Bromack. Next in the running line would be Shellfire 1-1 as they've got 1 lap left to go. The Fickle Finger came next from Gotta Go Sassy's Jet, all for DB, and last Alexi. At the 900, it is Southern Delight to lead them up into the back of the track by 1.5. Second is Belkmeister. Stradowen is breezing up on the outside of Belkmeister's rim. And then came Zach Bromack with the Shellfire. 2 away to the Fickle Finger with Gotta Go Sassy's Jet. All for DB races on its own at the 700, and so too does Alexi, who's the best part of 9 lengths off the leader. The tempo quickens by the 600 metres mark. Southern Delight by a length and a half on Stradowen and Belkmeister. Zach Bromack and Shellfire came next. A length and a half away, Gotta Go Sassy's Jet around the Fickle Finger. All for DB takes off 3 wide with 400 left to go, and Alexi is last. They're still yet to get to Southern Delight, who leads by a neck on Stradowen. Belkmeister is waiting in the trail for the passing lane run. Zach Bromack came next from Shellfire, and over on the inside Alexi. Southern Delight at the 150 leads by a half. Belkmeister up the inside, Stradowen, Zach Bromack and Shellfire. Belkmeister has zoomed over on the inside now. Dexter Dunn to grab a handful of wins, and Belkmeister by 3/4 on Southern Delight second. Zach Bromack, that wasn't a bad run. He was a fraction unlucky. He's run third in front of Stradowen fourth. And then we had Shellfire from the Fickle Finger, the last 3. Alexi, Gotta Go Sassy's Jet, and all for DB.